Make sure you stay tuned in this video because we are going to show you the top 3 pursuit clips that we have covered over the last 7 days via our website at Emergency Services News. The first clip shows a moment when unmarked police cars intercepted a cloned vehicle before it had a chance to drive the wrong way into oncoming traffic. Thankfully, no members of the public or police officers were injured. And then we are going to head over to Orange County and show you a pursuit involving a carjacked vehicle that was being driven by 3 17-year-olds. Thankfully, nobody was injured during this pursuit. And then finally, we're going to take you to one of the weirdest pursuits that we have covered recently, where the driver of this stolen car decided to just get out and walk away with his other half and 2 kids in tow after leading police on a high-speed pursuit. Again, nobody was injured. Before we begin this masterclass on what not to do when you get behind the wheel of a car, please take less than 2 seconds to subscribe to our channel. Our team of former emergency services personnel would really appreciate it. We'll start off with Thames Valley Police as they carry out a pit manoeuvre on a stolen vehicle that was about to drive the wrong way. Thanks to the quick actions of the police officers, nobody was injured during the incident, and the video highlights just why you should always remain alert when you are driving on the roads, because you never know when and if you are going to come into contact with someone who is running away from the long arm of the law. You can see in this clip, which we have slowed down, that as soon as the police officer realises what the driver of the car they are following is about to try and do, he gives the vehicle a slight nudge on its rear near side, just as the driver of the Seat Leon tries to make a U-turn into the face of oncoming traffic. The video highlights not only why you should always pull over when required to do so by the police, but it also highlights why police officers go through up to 6 weeks of pursuit training before they are allowed to use methods like this to bring fleeing cars to a stop. It's only thanks to the quick thinking actions of the officers that nobody was hurt. But what do you think of this method? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Welcome to another video that underscores the importance of law enforcement in keeping our communities safe. In this clip, we're sharing body-worn camera footage from a police pursuit involving a stolen vehicle in Orange County. Thankfully, no members of the public or police officers were injured during this incident. This real-life incident serves as a cautionary tale about some of the lengths vehicle thieves will go to evade the police and how law enforcement apprehends suspects and protect the public. Stay tuned to see how this vehicle pursuit unfolds.
I'm following one of their unmarks up there right now. Right there.
I think it's driving out now.
12F charges. Get him with the 6.
Get him with the 6. Coming out of the plaza.
Note how the officer then advises his colleagues that the sticks are in the road and tells them to hang back until they're out of the way. A great way of ensuring that you don't stop stick your colleagues.
Stick hit, 6 in the road, 1 second. Go, 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 go.
Alright, so we've got stick hit.
We're pursuing him. Alright, going to Howland and going back towards I-4. What's your status?
The 125 eastbound still center lane, 113 light traffic. Still light traffic, shifting back and forth between the left lane and the center lane, blacked out.
Note at this point in the pursuit, the officer tells the control room that the suspects have turned the vehicle lights off. Just imagine how hard it would have been to see the fleeing vehicle if you were on the road at the same time as this pursuit happened.
Alright, we just got off at, I think we're getting off at Bevel.
Five spin out into the park.
I'm glad it wasn't the new canine car.
Good job.
Nice job. Who did the pit? Good. Good job.
Nice.
Your dog's already got a cat.
Good job, Border.
Was it effective?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, the road was wet anyway.
Yeah, it helps.
The three occupants of the car, all 17 years old and appearing to wear the exact same clothing for some reason, were taken into custody. The driver was charged with grand theft auto, aggravated fleeing and attempting to elude, and driving without a license. A black semi-automatic was also found on the ground near the stolen vehicle. In this clip, we're diving into a pursuit that is a cautionary tale for all drivers. This incident is not just about a really bad and incredibly selfish driver, it's a lesson in responsibility. Not only did the driver of this Fiesta drive like a you-know-what, but he also had toddlers in the car with him. And when the pursuit finished, well, he got out of the car and casually walked off. Make sure you stay tuned for the full story. Adam Clark, a 37-year-old from Birmingham, decided to lead the police on a high-speed chase. And get this, he had 2 young children in the car with him. That's right, Clark decided that running away from the consequences of his actions was worth the risk to the children in the car. How selfish can someone be? Clark was already a disqualified driver with no insurance, but that didn't stop him. He reached speeds of up to 90 miles per hour in a 40 mile per hour zone, overtaking on solid white lines and even going the wrong way around roundabouts. This is a lesson on how not to drive. With several police cars in the pursuit, all being driven by highly trained pursuit officers, they worked together to ensure that Clark was not out of their sight. They did not know it at the time that Clark had 2 young children in the car. It wasn't long before a stinger was used and the tyres of the Fiesta slowly started to deflate. If you have seen any of our other police pursuit videos, then you will already know that most pursuits involve drivers who are already banned from driving. But how can the police stop banned drivers from getting behind the wheel? Share your thoughts in the comments below. When you watch this dashcam footage, it's hard to believe that Clark was carrying out these manoeuvres with no regard to the passengers in the car and of course the other road users. The 4-mile pursuit came to an end when Clark parked the vehicle, exited with his family and then walked down the road as if nothing had happened. What was he thinking? Did he really think he would be able to just walk away from this pursuit? Here you can see Clark casually walking away with a woman in tow and the woman carrying a toddler. It is not often that our team of former emergency services personnel are lost for words, but when we saw this part of the footage we genuinely were. This is the sort of individual our emergency services have to deal with on a daily basis. So what happened to Clark? Well, when he appeared in court due to the overwhelming amount of evidence against him, he pled guilty to all of the charges including dangerous driving, driving without insurance and driving while disqualified. He was sentenced to 16 months in prison and he's banned from driving for nearly 5 years. Thanks for watching, and if you haven't already, please don't forget to give the video a like and remember to subscribe to our channel. We also want to say a massive thank you to those of you who have become members of our YouTube channel. Our team of former emergency services personnel really appreciate it. If you'd like to become a member of our channel and get your name in front of our viewers, then feel free to click on the link pinned in the comments. If you'd like to check out more police pursuit videos, then guess what? We have a whole playlist dedicated to it. You'll find a link for that playlist in the video description.